Hey, well, I'm John Macaroy, and we're talking about what's out there right now at the movies. And because it is our last show of the year, I have came up with my top 10 best movies list of 2011. We're going to talk about the best movies that I saw, in my opinion, what I thought was the best. But first, before I do that, I saw a movie yesterday on Christmas called Warhorse, and it's directed by Steven Spielberg. And you know what? It's been getting some Oscar buzz. I don't know why. Some critics have been just loving it. But I thought it was lame. I thought it was cheesy. It was boring. And it had hammy acting from its stars, especially Jeremy Irvine, who plays the farm boy. He's terrible in this. And it just doesn't work at all. I think it just doesn't work. And I gotta say, skip that. Big thumbs down for me. It didn't work. So if you're going out to the movies this weekend, I do not recommend Warhorse. And now we're going to talk about the best movies of the year. First off, I want to talk about my honorable mentions, the three films that did not quite make my list. And I have Terrence Malick's Ambitious and Artful, The Tree of Life, Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene, with a stunning performance from Elizabeth Olsen. I think she deserves an Oscar nomination for Best Actress. And finally, Steve McQueen's Shame, which stars Michael Fassbender, who delivers a bold and brilliant performance as a sex addict, and Carey Mulligan is sensational as his sister, and they both deserve Oscar nominations for their raw and riveting performances. It got an NC-17 rating, so it's sadly not going to come here to Boise. I saw it in Portland last week, but it's really good. All right, let's start the countdown. Number 10, I have Jason Reitman's Young Adults, with a brave and fierce script by Diablo Cody. Charlize Theron gives her best performance in years as an author of teen novels who comes back to her hometown to get back her high school sweetheart, played by Patrick Wilson. Patton Oswalt is terrific as the guy that Mavis ignored in high school, and him and Theron both deserve Oscar nominations for their great performances. At number 9, I have Like Crazy, starring an outstanding Anton Yelchin, and a marvelous performance from newcomer Felicity Jones. She should be nominated for Best Actress this year. This is a crazily inventive and totally irresistible love story. At number 8, I have Woody Allen's Midnight in Paris. This is Woody Allen's best and most beautiful film in years, and it stars a pitch-perfect Owen Wilson and a superb Marion Cotillard. At number 7, I have George Clooney's The Ides of March, which stars an indisputably terrific Ryan Gosling as a press secretary for a governor, played by George Clooney in an exceptional supporting performance. Marissa Tomei is excellent as a New York Times reporter, and Philip Seymour Hoffman and Paul Giamatti show just how good they are as rival campaign managers and deliver superb supporting performances. At number 6, I have Bennett Miller's Moneyball, which stars Brad Pitt at his live wire best as Billy Beane, the general manager of the Oakland A's. Jonah Hill is surprisingly good as Peter Brand, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is superb as manager Art Howe. At number 5, I have Martin Scorsese's Hugo. This is a spectacular adventure for film lovers of all ages, and it's a love letter to the silver screen. It is a beautifully crafted film from Scorsese, and Ben Kingsley is superb in the film. At number 4, I have Jonathan Levine's 50-50, which stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who gives one of the best performances of the year as Adam, who gets spinal cancer and then has to cope with the disease. Anna Kendrick is wonderful as his therapist, and Angelica Houston is superb as his mother. This is a hilarious and heartfelt film that I hope the Academy will recognize. At number 3, I have The Artist. This is a unique and unforgettable black and white silent film about a silent film star who can't adjust to talkies. The two leads deliver wonderful performances in this film. It's great. It comes to the flicks January 20th, and it's really good. At number 2, I have Alexander Payne's The Descendants, which stars George Clooney, who gives the most emotional performance of his career as Matt King, whose wife lands in a coma, and he also finds out that she's been cheating on him. Shailene Woodley is sensational as Clooney's older daughter, And her and Clooney should both win Oscars, I think, for their performances. They're just amazing. This is a great movie, and it's just terrific. All right, my number one favorite movie of 2011 is Drive, which stars a dynamite Ryan Gosling as a stuntman who moonlights as a getaway driver. Carey Mulligan is glorious as a girl he meets, and Albert Brooks gives an unforgettable, great, career-best performance as a mob boss, and he's my personal choice for Best Supporting Actor. Danish director Nicholas Winding Refn incredibly directs this film and has a terrific eye for detail. This film has the best score of the year by Cliff Martinez, and it's just an amazing score, and I love everything about this movie. It's perfect, it's a masterpiece, and it's by far the best film I've seen all year. It's great. Okay, that's my choices for the best movies of 2011, and we're going to get back to some more music right here on the John McElroy Show. Coming up, I'm going to play you some Stephen Mark Missing the Jicks with All Over Gently, and also I'm going to play you guys St. Vincent's with Nurtured Fruit. But right now, this is the OCs with Wrong Idea. Check it out.